outcomes. So it is an absolutely fast-paced class, so we do a lot and we're moving through lectures pretty quick, but I think all the feedback that I've gotten through the classes to teach this is you guys will learn a lot, and you'll get a lot of great techniques and perspectives on how to better serve your patients and help them along through their rehabilitation. Cut the couple lights there.
Lights the front ones.
Yeah, got a little PowerPoint already. So this is what nobody fall asleep. All right. So I'll give you a little bit of background on myself, and then I absolutely want to know a little bit about you as well. I can't promise you I will learn your names today or maybe even next session, but I will attempt to very much learn at least your English name that you've chosen. A little bit about the room. We'll spend, if you are comfortable here, great. If the next session you want to switch locations to better hear me or better see the screen or whatever it may be, totally fine as well. And then once we kind of settled into a seat that we like, I'll do a little seating chart. So that'll actually help me visually to learn your names and be able to help me become a little more efficient on questions and answers. So, but like I said, my name is David Kleva, but Dave or David or Professor or whatever is comfortable for you. I want it to be casual and comfortable. This is about learning from each other, and certainly I'm not on formalities. That's not important to me as far as what you call me. So Dave, Professor, David is fine. Matthew, sitting in the back, is helping out on Tuesdays, so he will be here every Tuesday, but not Thursday. So our class schedule from the rest of the semester, Matt will be here throughout that time frame. Generally, what we'll do today, it'll be a nice, easy step into kinesiology. We'll go over a little bit of the syllabus today. We'll talk about some expectations and things that'll be coming up in the future with our labs. We'll kind of step into our first initial lectures. If you haven't noticed already, the lectures obviously are on Blackboard, the interface. Some of the slides and PowerPoints are restricted right now, and the reason behind that is I may update some slides from last year, tweak them a little bit, or change around the format just a wee bit. And as you get closer to your class, I will enable those presentations for you. Many will just use the presentations from your laptop or your notebook. You are welcome, obviously, to print the slides if you just use it efficiently. 6 to a page, black and white, low toner use. So whatever your learning style is fine by me. But if you have any questions with regards to the technical aspect of this class of Blackboard, feel free to ask me. If I can't get an answer for you, I will certainly find out how to get that answer for you. My initials, I have a master's degree in physical therapy from Shenandoah University in 2001. I've been a practicing therapist since 2001. I have approximately 17 years experience as a outpatient orthopedic therapist. So I treat primarily conditions outside of a hospital setting, mainly with patients walking into a facility requiring care. I attended the University of St. Augustine in Florida for my manual certification. So this is manual therapy certification. So it was a kind of an advanced certification for treatments, mainly using hands-on techniques, mobilization techniques, manipulation techniques, soft tissue mobilization techniques, and really things that I could do physically to help improve a patient's outcome. So I did that and finished up in 2005 at St. Augustine. Currently, I work in a facility about 40 minutes from here, north of the city. So if I'm late, I'm coming directly from this place to Duquesne. So don't be alarmed. I will be here. It's probably because of traffic or something else that occurred on the freeway. But I directly come from the clinic along with Matt. He's a co-worker of mine. We step out of seeing patients and hop in the car, drive as fast as I can to get here on time. So with that being said, next week, not this week, but next Tuesday, if all goes well, because typically I can make it here in about 30 minutes, if you guys are all comfortable with starting a little bit early at 3:45, then our classes will be done a little bit early. So next week, and I'll announce it again on Blackboard, if everyone is comfortable starting a few minutes early at 3:45, then we'll proceed by starting there. If you have any issues or any problems with that, you can email your question or concern with me. I want it to be comfortable for everybody. But I work with a team of surgeons. So I have a unique opportunity to work almost side by side. We're separated by a wall, but our surgeons work on the opposite end of our clinic. And they obviously don't do surgery in the clinic, but they'll do injections and other types of maybe set a break. So I work with a group of surgeons, and so does Matthew, and they're actually excellent surgeons. I've learned a lot from them, and it's a great partnership to be able to do that. I don't know why my phone's ringing, I apologize. So have pretty nice guys. They look a little rough and tough. This guy doesn't look so, I don't know, a little scary maybe, but truly, for the most part, they are excellent co-workers as well, because it's a unique partnership of integrating therapy services, physical therapy on our end, and surgical intervention. So we will often see their patients, like for instance today I had a patient undergo a manipulation of their knee, and I saw him about 2 hours after that manipulation. So he went from the hospital to my clinic. So it's pretty, and I got a text message from the surgeon in the operating room of what he was able to achieve through that manipulation. So it's a great opportunity to learn from them as well. And I think Matt will agree, we have a pretty unique situation where we work at. I have helped out with this class and taught this class now for 3 years. It is a great experience for me. And I've helped out in the School of Health Science at Duquesne University since 2013, working with anatomy, the anatomy lab and cadaver lab, to orthopedics, and also obviously here this class, kinesiology. I have, this is my wife. We just celebrated our 13th anniversary, our wedding anniversary, yesterday. So I figured I'd put a picture of my wife up there. That's from last year's anniversary. I worked late last night, so I didn't get a chance to, we didn't go out. So, and I also have 3 little kiddos. So they're fun. They're exhausting at times, tiring, but certainly a ton of fun. So if you ever see me carrying in lots of coffee or tea to stay awake, it's probably because of these little guys. Also a fun fact as well, just like you, I am also a student. So I recently am going back to school as of yesterday through a distant learning opportunity through Shenandoah, my original school, to obtain my doctorate. So the nervousness and anxiety and excitement and all the things that go into being in class again, and for you sitting here, I too am experiencing of going back to class. If you see me in this position, kindly give me a tap on my shoulder to wake me up. It may be because I've spent a lot of time on the laptop. So I will be finishing up actually with schooling right around the same time you will be finishing up in August. So we'll go through this together. So that's enough about me. I'll let Mr. Vu say a few words about himself and his.
So my name's Matt. I've been a PT for a little over 4 years. That's my wife Kelly. So I'm originally from Pittsburgh. I went to Pitt for undergrad, and then I went to Gannon for physical therapy school. After I landed my first job, I worked as a physical therapist for 2 years down in DC. And then for the last over 2.5 years, I've been with Dave up in Seven Fields. And the next picture is we just had a newborn. So that's my son, Asher. He's a little guy, doesn't sleep too well. But if you see me tired, it's because I'm with the newborn. I think he looks a little bit like me. So I guess you guys can be the judge of that one. That's pretty much me. And this is where I went to physical therapy school. It's a smaller physical therapy school up in Erie, Pennsylvania, which is north of here about 2.5 hours. So that's where I went to school, and I did this class last year. I taught this as well with Dave. So this will be our second year running together.
So, so we may all need Starbucks at some point during our class, which is fine. You guys can bring drinks in here, no problem, because we will too. No big deal. So I know obviously that's a little bit about us. Certainly I just want to paint the picture of where we come from as far as therapists and experience level. But I know that all of you have a unique situation as well. What brought you here to Duquesne? Maybe some goals or reasons why you're here. As far as being able to improve or explore opportunities to further improve your patient care or outcomes with your patients. So you can tell me as much as you like, but I would love to just learn a little bit of your story of what brought you to Duquesne and what brought you to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and maybe just your U.S. name or your name or Chinese name as well. And if you don't mind, maybe we'll start with you.
Hello everyone. My name is too long. My name is too long. And you can also keep a call me, right?
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah. And my interesting part is also related to you, and I really want to be a team doctor.
Oh, very good. Awesome. Very good. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Eve. You can call me Eva, and I graduated from Shanghai University of Traditional Chinese Medicine. And I joined research. So I want to be a good PT to help people recover.
Very good. Wow.
My name is Eva, and I'm from the University of Chinese Medicine. My major is orthopedics and technology, and so I'm ready to the related information about this. So I want to know more about this.
Thank you. Wow.
My name is Chen Chen Ting, and my English name is Lucy.
Lucy. Okay.
And before I come here, I spent 4 years studying about physical therapy there. And
Where were you studying? Abroad.
I graduated from the University of Traditional Medicine. And I want to be a cardiopharmacy PT in the future, so I want to learn something about cardiopharmacy.
Very good. Yeah. Thank you. Welcome.
My name is Patrick Wang. My American name is Shu. I graduated from Shanghai University of Traditional Medicine.
根本不想提
I
到
actually
这个学校。
Very good. Thank you. Welcome.
Hi, my name is Sun Jiaqing, so you can call me Sun. Yeah. I graduated from Shanghai University of Traditional Chinese Medicine too. And later I worked in a hospital for 1 year, and in high school as a health instructor for 2 years. and now I want them to help them so I compare to the more knowledge.
Excellent.
Hi, my name is Shiro. You can call me Kevin.
Yeah.
I just graduated from University of Shanghai Training Chinese Medicine, and I'm also studying major of physical therapy. And the most thing Pittsburgh attracts me is the atmosphere of this the sports. They have parrots, penguins,
Yeah.
and Steelers. I
Yeah.
really like it, and I'm a big fan of them. So
Okay.
yeah, and very and the weather here, I also
他说
like
我喜欢这边的一些运动啊，都对呀、什么，还举了一些
Excellent. Thank you. When you say weather, you'll see a little change in our temperatures here, probably in a few months, but I'll connect with you and see if you still like it.
Nice to meet you. You can call me Oscar in English. My major in college was acupuncture and massage, and after graduating from university, I worked as a massage therapist in a pediatric massage studio, and also do some jobs with my teachers in clinic. And during the treatment, I find that I want to know what can be used about anatomy and something about to guide the clinic massage. So I want to learn kinesiology to figure it out.
Excellent. Thank you. Well,
Hi, my name is Pu, and you can call me Liana. And I graduated in Shanghai University of Traditional Chinese Medicine.
very good. I was going to ask if any of you know each other before coming over. Yeah. Okay. Excellent.
Who I heard about in school is the good words, and my friends have been to this school about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I think if I come here, I wish I can have some improvements or more positive.
Excellent. Welcome. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, my name is Wang Zhimi. You can call me
Mia.
Mia. It's my English name.
Okay.
Yes, I also graduated from Shanghai University of Traditional Chinese Medicine, and I'm interested in neurology, and I want to be a neurological physical therapist. And there are many musculoskeletal problems encountered during the treatment. So I'm looking forward to this course. The kinesiology since I decided to come here.
Excellent. Thank you. Welcome. Hello.
Hi, my name is Liu Zhou. You can call me
Stephen.
Steven.
All right. Okay.
Yes, I just graduated from Shanghai University of Traditional Chinese Medicine this June.
Okay. Wow. That was quick, right? June to here. Yeah.
Many classmates here.
Excellent. Okay. Good.
Yes. So I'm interested in sports and computers. So what I was interested in is the athletic competition. So
Yeah.
I think this course will be helpful for me.
Yeah. We'll get into some topics, and I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. Very good. Thank you. Welcome. Hi.
Hi, my name is Wang Zhou. You can call me Penny.
Penny. Okay.
I'm interested in psychological problem. Yeah, so I want to know more about psychology.
Okay. I will say this class, we don't get a lot into the psychological aspect of care, but we absolutely will, what we call a psychosocial aspect of, undergoing a problem. There obviously affects not only the orthopedic problem, but how we respond to that injury. And we will talk a little bit about that, but there are certainly some classes coming up in the future outside of kinesiology that will help you with your goals. So very good. Welcome.
My name is Zhang Chenji, so you can call me Chen. And I'm from Fujian province, and I learned general Chinese medicine and acupuncture and massage. Yeah. So I want to learn more knowledge about rehabilitation. I think it will be helpful for me.
Excellent. Thank you. Welcome. Hi.
Hi, my name is Zhang Hanyu. You can call me Francis.
Okay.
And I graduated from Shanghai University of Sports. And 3 years ago. And before coming to Dukan, I'm a physics therapist in a hospital, which is a rehabilitation hospital for old men and our school students. So I'm a big fan of kinds of sports like basketball, swimming, tennis, and hiking.
Yeah.
So I want to learn more about human movement to help my patient and also help me to improve my sports skills.
Good. Yeah, well, very good. Welcome. Thank you. I can't guarantee the second part if it'll improve the sports skills, but I guarantee we'll learn and appreciate more about human movement. I can guarantee that. This class will absolutely help you with that.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Wang Chen. You can call me Susie.
Susie.
And I'm from Hunan province, which is the hometown of Chairman Mao.
Okay.
And I have been working on postpartum recovering for about 2 years. And my hobby is traditional Chinese music instrument, such as the guzheng and erhu. And recently, I'm learning how to play the ocarina.
Okay.
It's also named taodi. So if anyone have the same interest, I think we can get along very well.
There you go. Yeah, very good. Well, welcome. Thank you. Now, when you mentioned postpartum women, would you sometimes be dealing with sacroiliac disorder?
But it's always the pelvic floor.
Yeah, pelvic floor musculature. Yes. Okay. Very good. Hi.
Okay. Hi. My name is Yaxi. My English name is Anna. I graduated from Shanghai University of Traditional Chinese Medicine, but I'm not their classmate.
Okay.
And I have been working in Shanghai First Rehab Hospital for 1 year, and most of my patients are neuro patients. But I decided to turn into be a orthopedic physical therapist.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Come to the dark side, orthopedics. All right. Very good. Hi.
Okay. Hi, my name is Xu. You can call me Nancy. That's my
Nancy.
English name.
Okay.
I was graduated from Shanghai State University this year, major in rehabilitation therapy. And but my hometown is in Hangzhou, in Zhejiang province. And I finished my intern this year in 3 different hospitals.
Wow.
One of there is a rehabilitation center, and another kind is a rehabilitation hospital, and the second one is a hospital. It's a kind of polyclinic.
Okay.
And I interned in a lot of different departments, including physical therapy and even some occupational therapy. Although I did a lot of work in neurotherapy, but I also have some experience about orthopedics. And I just want to get some solid function about the kinesiology in this class.
Good.
And I also hope to find some new parts of the trials, because I will write some essays about this, including some randomized control trial and etc. So I need some notice about this.
Excellent.
Right.
Yeah, very good. Absolutely, we'll get into again, kinesiology is the study of human movement. So we will talk, and you'll get quite a bit of information from this class. So thank you for coming. Welcome. Hi.
My name is Shen. You can call me Shen. And I graduated from Shanghai University of Traditional Chinese Medicine in majoring in rehabilitation. But I have twin teachers. We have almost 5 years.
Okay.
I want to learn more about the Western theory
Thank you. Welcome. Well, excellent. How many of you know each other from schooling that, or either recently graduated from, show of hands, if you know one another from school or from before you came here, if you knew each other before you came here. So, yeah.
This audio is made with Audio Toolkit for Windows Store, downloaded for free now.